1 Peter 3:15 tells us that we have to be always ready to give an answer to everyone who asks about the hope in us. So how would you answer the question, does God exist? Perhaps you will try to prove God with your own experiences, but this will only get you so far. Many people would rather believe that you are delusional than to believe in God. So how would you prove, for once and for all, that God exists? The Kalam Cosmological argument is said to be the most powerful scientific evidence for the existence of God. It goes like this. 1. Whatever has a beginning must have a cause. 2. The universe had a beginning. 3. Therefore, the universe has a cause. This argument will only work if the first two parts of the argument are true. So let's take a look. The first part of the argument is true because something cannot pop into being uncaused from absolutely nothing. This fact is constantly confirmed and never falsified. All of the evidence we have shows that the second part of the argument is also true. Here are just two reasons to think that the universe had a beginning. 1. It is impossible for there to be an infinite number of objects or events, and so the number of moments in the past cannot be infinite, meaning the universe had a beginning. 2. The laws of thermodynamics show that if the universe never had a beginning, there would be no usable energy left. But there is still usable energy. Stars are burning down and we can perform work, which means that the universe must have had a beginning. The very fact that you are watching this confirms the universe had a beginning. So, we have just shown the first two parts of the argument to be true. So the conclusion must also be true. The universe really did have a cause. But is it God? Well, there are some things we know about this cause of the universe from science. 1. The cause of the universe must be immaterial, spaceless, and timeless, or eternal, because it created all of space, matter, and time. Man is not limited by the computer he created, and neither is the cause of the universe limited by matter, space, and time. 2. As you may recall, it is impossible for there to be an infinite number of objects or events. If a being is constantly changing throughout eternity, that would involve an infinite number of changes. But there can't be an infinite number of changes. So, the cause of the universe must be changeless. 3. Because the cause of the universe is eternal, as shown before, it had no beginning. Since it had no beginning, it had no cause. So the cause of the universe is itself uncaused. 4. In order to create our vast universe with its sextillions of stars and mind-boggling complexity, the cause of the universe must be unimaginably powerful. 5. Finally, and most interestingly, the cause of the universe must be personal. Why is this? Well, as already mentioned, the cause of the universe is eternal, but the universe is not eternal. It had a beginning. How can the cause exist for all of eternity without its effect? That's like putting a pan of water in a hot oven, yet the water only begins to heat up 20 years later. The only way out of this predicament, so it seems, is that the cause of the universe chose to create the universe. It is a personal being. So here we have a cause of the universe who is immaterial, spaceless, timeless, uncaused, unchanging, unimaginably powerful, and personal. This is what everybody means by God. The Kalam Cosmological argument is so powerful because it argues directly from science, and it is based on scientific facts that no one would reasonably deny. So, does God exist? Now you know the answer.